Hey guys, we're back to cover some more Ren. This week we are going to be doing For Joe. A couple days ago we did Suicide and discovered that the ending of that song was for Ren's friend Joe that took his own life, I think at the age of 19. So I'm guessing this is going to be for the same Joe. Pretty safe assumption, I would say. Last one had us a bit emotional, so I can only imagine what this one's going to be like.
Yeah, and then learning about, how Ren started the first half of Suicide, talking about him and Ren, and then having that Knox Hill interview and opening up about his friend Joe Hughes kind of really fleshed out the rest of that. It was a phenomenal and genius move on Ren's part. So I'm really excited that he, is giving us this one. I think that song Suicide kind of resonated with a lot of people. I mean, I think Ren's music and what he's doing is he's opening up doors for conversation, but he's also resonating with a lot of people with a lot of these issues, and us included. I mean, Everyone's dealt with something like this, and he's just able to put our thoughts into words, and he does it so magically. So let's hop on over to For Joe by Red. For Joe by Red. Let's go give it a listen. You ready for this?
I feel like I'm going to cry my eyes out.
Yeah.
My face is already preparing. It's like all clenched up.
Let's go.
Chills.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
You okay?
Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, Freckled angels stand strong. Freckled angels live on. Freckled angels climb higher. Freckled angels still inspire. Freckled angels won't forget you. Teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you. Now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you. But for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage. And that's all because of you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
No, can't do it. Oof.
Holy God.
You okay?
That destroyed me.
Yeah, I can see that. I was gonna ask you, what'd you think of the song?
I can't.
Can't even talk about it. Again, you know, we had suicide in the beginning of that, and then he added his own thing. And I just want to say, I read somewhere that Ren was going to give £14,000 to the search and rescue team that looked for Joe's body. I think that's awesome. I also heard somewhere like the proceeds of this album was going to go help Joe's family, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I feel like with Ren, you know, we started with Ren through, and he's just taken us on such a journey, and I feel so blessed and honored to have witnessed a presence like Ren in my lifetime. You know, this is the kind of stuff that like our kids, when they're grown up, are going to look back on YouTube videos of Ren, and we're living it live. Like, we're able to get his new releases and to get all this, and I think that he's a prolific artist, and he like witnessing it before our eyes. He's doing amazing work, and he's opening up doors for conversations and touching us deeply and emotionally, which I think that the world needs, and we haven't had any artist come in and do this for us in a long time. I think everybody right now in the music industry it's almost like AI generated, and everything is like music is being built for money, if that makes sense. Like, I listened to the pop songs today, and I'm like, writers wrote this song for Taylor Swift to sing. You know what I mean? It's like all so fake and consumer generated. And everything Ren's doing is from Ren, and he's an absolute artist, so it's amazing.
I completely agree. I think you said everything I basically wanted to say. I think Ren always makes you feel like, no matter what his song is, no matter like what style it is, no matter what it's about, he always makes you feel. And topics like this are hard, and God, does he make you feel it. I hope that, you know, I think anybody that makes the choice to take their own life feels like that's their only option. And I hope this song and this video helps those people realize that it's not the only option. You know, just seeing what it does to people that care about you. I hope that that's like enough to make you want to fight. And there's resources out there. There's people to reach out to.
Just have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many people are just scared to talk about it? Just scared to go talk to their family members who love them, who would listen, but it's just that daunting feeling, right? But anyways, that was for Joe Hughes. Bye, Ren. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think that this was the toughest video we've watched to date. I mean, you never know what you're going to get with Ren. And this one was tough. And he's hitting us in the feels. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.